going with the hybrid. That's tidy. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Ouch, that hurts. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
Tracking. Just didn't drop. That hole's done. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
That's outstanding. Mark that down on the highlight reel. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Here we are at the 6th hole. Nicely done. Sitting at 4 under for the day. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Yeah, that one's looking good. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
Little birdie look in here. Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Oh, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. Oh, here he comes into the top 10 with a bolt. He's in a share of 9th place.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Here at the Huckleberry Country Club, the 7th hole is a good par 4, measuring just under 450 yards.
Luke, with water down the right-hand side, most players are going to be taking a driver out and bailing down the left-hand side. Maybe something less to avoid that fairway bunker down there. Still a fairly generous fairway. From there, second shot plays downhill, about a half a club. Generous size green, bunkers kind of dotting all sides of it, but not overly difficult. I think you're going to see a fair amount of birdies here.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That's inside the house of opportunity.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will move him to 6 under par. And now to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Judging it beautifully.
Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. looks to be going with the 5-iron. Well, that's a handy shot. This putt to get to 7 under the card. Get excited. This could go in. And down it goes. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Currently at 7 under for the day. Time now to take in the 9th hole.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Playing from around 210 yards here. And only one off the pace here. Opting for the 3-iron here. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And this putt to move into first place.
This one looking really good.
That's a lovely stroke. Had eyes for the whole way. Step aside, everyone else. Now, number 1. Oh, this is a precarious position, if you don't mind me saying, Rich. They have the lead, but there's plenty chasing with just 9 to play.
We've seen some pretty good golf from this player and actually has gotten themselves into the lead.
Sitting at 9 under, currently in the lead. Going with the 7. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Yeah, well played. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Oh, so close. Just 3 feet to the cup. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. Well, this 11th hole, Rich, at the Huckleberry Country Club makes you feel like there's a chance to get a birdie on the card.
Absolutely. I love this tee shot. Plays straight downhill. You see a picturesque lake in the background right there. So it's always difficult to judge exactly how far your tee shot's going to end up. Lay it up just a little bit more than you think in order to avoid that water. Second shot continually downhill. Bunkers short and right of it. Not really going to come into play. Love this hole. Love the fact that birdie is a definite possibility.
really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
And now to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Always nice to have a birdie putt. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Well, this one's going right at the flag. 7 feet to the cup. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
They're in the bunker. Got a chance to get up and down. Well, that'll play.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
From around 140 yards here, he leads the field by a stroke. And choosing the 8-iron here. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Putting for birdie here. Good stroke. Oh, just missed. Big putt for par coming up. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. And tee shot looks pretty good. Second shot here on the 14th hole. Good choice. Going with the 3-iron. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, time to return to the action. Setting up miles from the hole. That was a gallant attempt. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Putt is underway.
Wonderful shot. Now 2 shots up after that one. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. Second shot here on the 15th. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. That's a great shot here at the 15th. It sets up a look for birdie. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Well, this player's got some courage. What a time to step up and make back-to-back birdies.
Yeah, we're just a slim lead coming down that stretch. Anything can happen.
Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Hey, that's a chance. Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, that one just missed the hole. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Going with the 3-iron. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Hey, nice looking line. That will drop and it will extend the lead. Leading by 5 shots after that. Well, what a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
Oh, no better feeling than to finish the round off with a bunch of birdies. Let's see if they can keep up for the next couple of holes.
Opting for the 6-iron. Should find the green here. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
This is always a good moment. A putt to win the tournament. No, that's too bad. Don't sweat that last opportunity. This is another one to knock it in and win the tournament. And that'll do it. Holds it for the win.
Backing up the Brinks truck once again this week. Filling it up.
And it's time to recap that play. And Rich, they did it. A slim lead going into that back nine, and yet they pulled out the win.
This player stepped up when they needed it the most. That part of it is probably the most impressive thing to me, how they kept everybody else at bay.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the FedEx St Jude Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Certainly excited to seeing this one. Strap yourselves in. This one's going right at the pin here.
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Ricky Fowler as well.
What an opportunity to make a birdie.
What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Just a short putt remaining here. The second at TPC Southwind presents the first real birdie chance. Just a short par 4 playing 401 yards. That's a good looking shot there. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
They've decided to club up.
Oh, that's a great shot. It sets up a wonderful birdie look here at the second. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
This putt is of 9 feet. Well, that's a nice line. All right, you'll make it the next time. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one, striped. This shot from around 210 yards. Opting for the 3-iron here. Oh, that was so close to going in. Putting for eagle here. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. The 4th hole here at TPC Southwind is the first par 3 on the course, and it measures just under 200 yards. Just avoid the penalty area to the left. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. That one should find the surface.
Now, that looked pretty good the whole way. Sadly, hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
It was on a good line.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Now over to Rickie Fowler.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
Let's take a look at the current standings.
Currently a couple under for the round. The fifth at TPC Southwind is a long par 4 measuring 485 yards. It requires a good strong drive to avoid the bunker on the left and then an accurate approach into this green. Oh, absolutely flushed. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Should find the green.
They're not a bad shot, that one.
A spot amongst the leaders here awaits if they can make this. Move inside the top 20. Wonderful putt. And that puts some real pressure on their rival now. Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Trailing by 4 strokes. The strategy at the 6th here at TPC Southwind on this par 4, measuring just under 450 yards from the tips, is to position your drive from the tee to give a clear shot into this green. That's nicely done. From about 100 yards. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here.
Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
And that will take him to 4 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 7th at TPC Southwind is a strong par 4 measuring 482 yards from the back tee. A big clump of trees on the left and the one on the right is to be avoided off the tee. Also, a good angle to attack this green is from the left half of this fairway with a huge greenside tree that also affects any poor approaches. Going with the 8-iron here.
Wow, did this come out beautifully. That lie was so bad, I didn't think they'd be able to get it anywhere near there.
Good look at a birdie here. If it's up, it could be in. Okay, steady now. Just a 4-footer remaining.
These are on rails, looking good.
That will work. Now over to Rickie Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
He finds himself currently tied for 9th. The 8th hole at TPC Southwind is a really nice short par 3 measuring just 164 yards. This green has been recently contoured, so accuracy or distance control off the tee is paramount.
Going with the 7. This is looking pretty good in the air.
Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Ooh. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And as we take a look at the leaderboard, it's Xander Schauffele in first place.
The finishing hole on the front nine here at TPC Southwind plays downhill towards a dogleg right. There's a big body of water, the short front left of this green, so make sure you've got enough club to reach the surface.
Oh, that was pure. This shot from 120 yards. 4 strokes off the lead.
Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green.
A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here.
Oh, what a stroke. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot.
And that will take him to 5 under.
Rich, this player's just a few shots back with the last 9 to play. Did you prefer to be the greyhound or the bunny?
I want to be the greyhound. I'm sprinting away if I possibly can. This player's 3 back. They need to start sprinting.
Oh, he's caught up in some branches there. Now over to Rickie Fowler.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Will he be able to get out of this one?
They'll have to get their best bunker technique out here because this is nasty.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He is right on the 150-yard marker here.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat.
Outstanding shot. High quality.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Xander Schauffele currently on top of the leaderboard here.
The par 3 11th at TPC Southwind measures just 162 yards. The looks can be deceiving here. While it looks pretty, it can bite you. Make sure you've got enough club here on approach.
This one is all over it.
Oh, that's a great shot. And a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th. And this putt to move into the top 5. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Our leader is Colin Morikawa as we head to the next.
Wow, that was just striped.
This shot from the first cut of rough. Well, that was an absolute beauty, particularly out of that lie. Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd. And stepping up the standings after that effort.
The 13th at TPC Southwind is a strong par 4 that plays uphill and a slight dogleg to the right. It requires a big drive up the right half and then a very accurate approach. There's a heavily bunkered green there, so make sure you hit your approach in the right distance.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 13th. Just a simple tap in for birdie. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The 14th at TPC Southwind is one of their signature holes. The par 3 that plays downhill considerably long, around 240 yards, is hit over a big body of water to the right. Fortune favours the brave here. If you need a birdie, go flag hunting. Otherwise, lay up to around 20 feet left. Good choice. Go with the 3-iron.
This one is chewing fiber.
That should set up another chance. Now over to Rickie Fowler.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Lining up the birdie putt here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And that's 8 birdies today. He's currently just in second place. Accuracy is required at the par 4 15th, just 395 yards off the tee. Players like to lay back to give them the right number into this green. And there's a little creek that meanders through the centre of the fairway here and up to the right side of the green. So make sure your approach is accurate. Good shot there, Beamer. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. And the putt drops, now 11 under, heading down the stretch.
Really going to have to dig deep here if they want to win this title.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 16th at TPC Southwind is the last genuine birdie hole on the course. It's a par 5 measuring just 530 yards, but there's a lot required on the tee shot that's played uphill to a ridge. If you can get it up over the rise, a good chance for reaching the green here in 2 to set up a birdie and even perhaps eagle. But be wary of this green. There's a big bunker short left, and if you find it, it's not an easy up and down. Or maybe even a par can be hard. Going with the 5-iron here. Well, it's fair to say that fortune favours the brave, Rich.
Yes, it does. And being just 1 shot back, things are getting interesting.
And the birdie with big wings on the table here if they can make this one.
Always rooting for this player, Luke. I hope this one goes.
Oh, how about that one? And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The penultimate hole at TPC Southwind is a very strong par 4, measuring 490 yards off the back tees. There is a little creek that runs through the centre of the fairway here, but that only catches the biggest of drives. There's 2 big trees either side that you want to position yourself in the middle of, so then you can hit a clean shot to the green. 2 strong shots required to get onto the surface, and even once you're on the green, par isn't assured. And this is a mighty performance. Look at the player creeping up the leaderboard at just the right time.
We expected to see someone come out of the pack to contend for this title. This player is doing just that.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Well, this one's right at the pin. That was exactly what the doctor ordered.
Oh, you love to see those shots land. What a play.
Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Wow, what a save.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
The finishing hole at TPC Southwind is an absolute beauty. There's been some heroic moments like hole-out eagles, and there's been triple bogeys that have cost championships. Your job is to get the ball safely into the fairway here. And if you're not a long driver, don't take on the corner. But if you can, it'll leave you just a short iron in, a chance to seal the victory with a birdie. Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
He knows if he can get this putt to drop, he'll win the event.
Ooh, right by the hole. All right, not the end of the world, but this is a putt. They've made it back in the winner's circle, Rich.
Absolutely. All tournament long, they just played outstanding golf. Hats off to them.
Well, if you want to go and win the FedEx Cup, that's how you start the process. Go and win one of these playoff events.
Massive step to earning the massive bonus at season's end. Unbelievable job.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.